So there are a few elements that were instrumental in Cody and I's success during this cold front. One was throwing this Ned rig system that I have really embraced. It's got to be my favorite way to catch fish now. So the baits we were using basically were the TRD ticklers. We used the trick shots in the Goby Bryant color, and then we used the Finesse TRD in what I would call orange, orange with brown pumpkin, more of a fiddler crab look. Those three colors were really solid for us. The terminal tackle, if I pull it out of my little Z-Man bait box here, we were using 1/10 of an ounce. These are the Ned locks. 1/10 of an ounce is the right weight. By the time you add the Elastec bait to it, you're probably flirting with about 1/8, maybe even just a shad over. And that's the perfect weight to be able to make nice soft casts to these fish. We also played a little bit with the Finesse bullets, which is a Texas style jig, if you will, designed for Ned rig fishing. Along with that, you've got to have a delivery system to be able to cast this stuff. Now we used two. I'll briefly go over the spinning gear. This is a Zodius rod, very light action, and this is a Vanford 2000 reel, and it's spooled up with 8-pound Power Pro Super Slick. It's a great setup for throwing Ned rigs, especially if you're not into the casting rod deal like I am. Now let me show you the casting rod I was using. This is an all new thing. This came out of Japan. They call it the Bait Finesse System, or the BFS. This BFS setup is dynamite, and I'm totally addicted to it. I have it actually packed with 10-pound braid, that's it. So I've got about 55 yards of 10-pound braid, and you're probably gonna say, why only 55 yards? Well, that's how shallow the spool is. That's what allows you to throw these lightweight jigs with little tiny pieces of terminal tackle on them. You wouldn't be able to throw it on a typical bait caster. It's on a Corrado BFS rod. This rod is designed to throw anything from 1/16 all the way up to probably a 1/2 ounce, but it's a super light action, but did a fantastic job, and you saw all the fun we had with it today. If you want to learn a lot more about BFS and Ned rig fishing, you should check out FlatsClass YouTube, because we've got dozens of videos on there on that type of setup now, because yours truly went down that rabbit hole. Hope you enjoyed today's show, and I hope sharing a little bit of this tackle strategy with you will put more fish in your boat.